Hey guys, story time with your girl. Let's talk about the spaying and neutering trip and with the cats, and let's talk about how that went and what it was like. Okay, so my goal was to film as much as I could to share with you guys, but that ended up not happening. It was insanity, to say the least. It was crazy. I will say, would I ever do this again? Yes, but I would do it differently. I learned some lessons this time. So yes, I would do it again on this scale. I had a mama cat and 9 kittens that I rescued a couple months ago and took into a spay neuter clinic, got them taken care of, and then delivered to their new homes. So let's go over it. So the clinic that I went through is in Madison, Wisconsin. They take people from out of state. They do cats and dogs, which is amazing. So what they do offer, it is a teaching clinic. So it's 4th year vet students that do all the surgeries and stuff, which is freaking amazing. And one of the biggest parts of how they're able to keep costs down, and what an incredible learning experience for those students as well. But anyway, so you go into their system. You can do it all online, get everything scheduled. They do book out a couple months. Like, it's busy there, understandably so. So anyway, they take out of state animals. They book out a couple months, and then what's really cool is you have different levels of service that you can choose from. So they have basic packages, that's what it's called for spaying and neutering, is your base package. So that includes their ears get cleaned, they get ear mite treatment, spayed or neutered. They will have a green tattoo on their belly showing that they've been fixed, and then they take a little clip of the corner of one of the ears to also show that they've been done, because this is a fantastic program for if you're trapping and releasing, if you're doing a ton of barn cats or a ton of feral cats, or if you just don't have a lot of money to lay down $300, $200, whatever it is to have your cat spayed or neutered. This is amazing. They also get their rabies vaccine, which again is really incredible. So you're getting a lot, and that's $50. $50. So that's the base package. From there, you can pay more for extra services. You can pay, also they don't get sent home on pain meds or stitches that need to come back and be removed, because again, this is great for animals that you're fixing and then you're going to turn them back out in the community, or if they're feral, whatever. So they're given injections of pain meds that are 24-hour pain meds that take them through 24 hours, and then that's it. They don't get sent home with cones. They're none of that. I will say that mine all woke up from anesthesia. After they woke up and were good, that's when the staff lets them go home. And mine today, you would never have any idea that anything happened. That night, you would have no idea that anything happened. They're fantastic, amazing, running around playing and having a great time. So no need for extended week-long pain meds after. I know people were freaking out about that. You don't. No, especially in a program that's designed for trapping and releasing and whatever. You're not going to catch these cats again. I digress. Anyway, so that's for the base package. If you want add-ons, if you want extended pain meds, if you want other vaccines done, if you want other treatments done, you can ask for those things and they'll tack them on, and of course it's extra money. Now, for the dog portion, because I looked up dogs too, so to have for instance, I got a quote from my local vet to have one of my female Anatolian Shepherd dogs, big dog, spayed, and it was between $800 and $1,000. At this clinic, I looked up the same thing, again, base package, but they're going to charge you extra if it's a big dog. $210, I think it was. $210 to have one of my females spayed, compared to $800 to $1,000 here. You cannot go wrong. You just can't. So fantastic service. So you book, you put in all of your information, you get your appointment time. Then the morning of the procedure time, you have to be at the clinic by 7 a.m. And then you're going to get in a long line. There's a long queue that you just wait in. And then as they open, one by one, the cars go in, and it's quick, fast. Have your cat in a carrier. And they just, you don't even like get out of your car. They come, they grab, they take it in, that's it, and you leave. Okay? And then pickup time is between 5 and 6. Again, the same thing. You start waiting in line in queue, and you're going in. It's just like a grocery pickup order. Same exact thing. There's a number you text, and they say, what stall number are you in? You tell them, they bring your animal out. You're done. You're on your way. Super fast, super streamlined, very factory-like. Some people don't like that because they want more of a personal approach. I know that's one thing people were fussing with about this, complaining about is, well, how did my animal do? You weren't right there next to him, and you weren't there. No, I wasn't. No, this is quick. See, he's fine. He's got his little ear tipped there. He's fine. And he's not going to go on to reproduce thousands of babies. If you have a problem that his ears tipped, don't have the service. I'm not making you do that. That's part of the cheap package as well. If you want to pay $100 and some for like the more house cat surgery where their ear doesn't get tipped, they get extra pain meds and stuff, then pay extra. Like, nobody's forcing you to pay a discounted package. So yeah, some people were fussing because I didn't have like exact, like how are they doing, and why aren't you talking to the vet personally? And because like this is like $50 I paid out of my own pocket, which like leads me to my other thing. And I'm not trying to be sassy. Most people are grateful, kind people, but some people, be nice. Be nice. Your cat was not given a $300 package of the best of the best. It was a safe, cost-effective procedure. Your cat got a rabies vaccine. Your cat was spayed or neutered. They got 24-hour pain meds to get them home. Their ears were clean. They were given ear mite treatment. You didn't have to take them 3.5 hours to this thing. You didn't have to, like, I asked $25 for a donation. $25, that's it. Everything else I funded. And I'm not trying to do a pat me on the back. I'm not trying to do that because that's not why I do this. But it's just like a lesson of, and I've learned this long ago, it doesn't matter how much you do, it will never be enough. People are always going to be unhappy with things that you do. Always. Like, just be nicer, people. Be grateful, be kind. I don't know. Like I said, I'm glad I did it. I would do it again. Again, it's taking hundreds of potential future cats off the streets and whatever. So it's a good thing. I'm glad that I did it. I would do it again. But just, like, people be nice. Like, come on. Like, I have people all over, like, my social media platforms that are so against people not spaying and neutering their cats. And just how these horrible owners should burn in hell for not spaying and neutering their cats. Those are the same people that are attacking me now for not taking them to top-level services where they got, like, week-long pain meds after. Or, like, follow-up appointments with the vet to check in and see how they're doing. And, like, you'll never be able to make everybody happy. So let that be a lesson in life. Do things that make you happy. Don't do things to make other people happy. Do things that make you feel good, not that are going to get you awards and trophies from the outside people. Like, do things that make you feel good, not because you're waiting for, like, look how amazing I am. Because most people are just going to attack whatever it is that you do anyway. So get comfortable with doing things for your own reasons. The whole process was amazing. I would absolutely do it again for my own animals. When it comes time, like, for me to have, like, I have a couple female Anatolians that I want to get spayed, I will absolutely go with them. Again, because you can't, the price is, even if you factor in driving, like, for me it's 3.5 hours each way to drive, it is still cheaper for me to drive 3.5 hours, so 7 hours a day in one day. There's tons of stuff to do in the city of Madison. Kick around, go to some shops, go to some delis, there's tons of stuff to do in Madison. Kill a day down there and then drive home. It's a long day, But it's so worth it, and it's still cheaper than paying $300 for your cat to get done, or dog. That's just my 2 cents, but it was a good experience. Like I said, I'll do it again. And there's my update, guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. We'll chop it up. Thanks, guys.